I was born by the river in a little tent, and just like that river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, and I know a change gonna come. Oh yes it will. It's been too hard living, and I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there in the sky. It's been a long time coming, and I know a change gonna come. Oh yes it will. Raise your hand if you want a change to come in your life. Anybody want to change? Is there anyone that, I want to poll a house so I can see what I'm working with. Is there anyone here that believes that you can be living a better life that you are living right now? Raise your hand. Okay, I'm glad. So you are ready for the turn up. Now the turn up is an African American colloquial term that means having a good time. I want you to leave this session with the tools to have a better, good time in your life. It's real simple. No bells, no whistles, no tricks, no smoke, no mirrors. I want you to have the information that you need to have a good life. Henry David Thoreau said that the mass of men live quiet lives of desperation. You know, we just go through the motions, acting like everything is all right, but we're right here at the boiling point. And you know and I know if somebody catch you at the wrong time, you are standing too close to me on this train. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? You breathing down my neck. We're up to here. A lot of people are right at the breaking point in their lives. Before I came to the conference this past week, a friend of mine said he was speaking with a friend of his. He seemed depressed. He was intoxicated at the time. And my friend said, I wanted to give him an encouraging word, but I didn't. I didn't do it. Royce, I should have. That young man, African American brother, who should have got the encouraging word, went home and hung himself. People are at the breaking point. Too much pressure, too much stress in their lives. But what we're going to do real quickly today is go through 9 steps to the turn up. One of the first things before we talk about the 9 steps, you have to find your why. Find your purpose. Why did God put you here? You think you just came here to work for the government? Nah, I ain't knocking the government. Okay? Part of your purpose probably is to work there. But there is more to it than that. Now, we're just going to go through these 9 steps. There's one thing that you need to understand. You need to have one character trait to make these 9 character traits work for you. And if you don't have it, you might as well Watusi yourself on to the white party, because it ain't going to work for you. Okay? And it is called self-discipline. Okay? I'm going to give you this definition of self-discipline. It's sort of my definition. It's doing what's necessary for as long as necessary to receive the achievement that you want, the desired result. Doing what's necessary for as long as necessary to achieve the desired result. See, many of us don't start, and then if we do start, we don't finish. Okay? But we're going to talk about 9 steps on ways that we can have a better life, and we definitely can turn up. All right, that was the introduction. I already did that. Now, giving is the price you pay for receiving. It's a universal principle, and if you think that you're going to get, and not give, it's not going to work.
Right.
It's not going to happen. It doesn't work like that. Okay? Let's look at it in regards to agriculture. Now, you have an apple seed. You put the apple seed in the ground. A plant grows up and turns into a tree, and it's an apple tree with apple fruit because you planted an apple seed. One of the issues that we have is we plant the stuff that we don't want, and it comes right back in our life. Because if I said what goes around, you already know. See, we're just going to talk about stuff that you've heard and you know really in your spirit, but I'm just going to confirm it for you here today. Okay? What goes around comes around. Now, if you plant friendliness, you're going to get you some friends. If you plant a good disposition, you're going to attract people with good disposition. Now, if you got a stank attitude, you're going to attract a stank attitude. If you are a giver of money, you're going to get you some money. As a track coach and as a teacher and as an educator in the Detroit area, I have a lot of opportunity to be a mentor and to give to my athletes and to students around me. I was dropping one of my athletes off, and I was sharing with him some of my life, because guess what? The kids need to know that you're real. Right. They need to know that you actually had some hard times. And I told him when I was growing up, it was a couple times when our lights wasn't on. And he almost started crying because I was dropping him off to a house right then that didn't have no lights on. Okay? That's what our kids are dealing with. So when somebody get up on their high horse, why the kids can't act like they got sense? Because a lot of the parents and the situations they come from don't have any sense. And they don't have any direction. And if you as a child, and you had to fend for yourself and raise your kids and have a telephone where you can roll over and see any garbage in the world, you'd be crazy too. So be more sympathetic to the kids because they need us. But they give me a lot of opportunities to give. And so I do that and it comes back.